Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, there we go. What's up, YouTube? Technically, I'm just talking to myself. Oh shit. Kaya ba neto? Okay. Let me put on a bit of a face. Oh, somebody's watching. Hi. I kind of didn't expect anybody to watch, but here we are. Somebody is watching? Is this real? Hi, you can chat. Oh my god. Or maybe that's just, I don't know. Whatever. So, let's do this. Oh shit. I'm gonna put on my makeup for the day while I just share what I've been doing, what I need to do, and all that jazz. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't super prepared for this. I just decided to okay, go live, write this just literally just a few minutes ago. So, today is, as it can be seen in the date, it's October 23rd. It is a Friday. Another Friday. And yeah, it's the end of the week. I have quite a few things that I need to do, but I'm gonna be sorting out first. One is wait, maybe I'll sit down here. Yeah, that's fine. My room is a mess. I didn't angle this properly, whatever. You know, I'm at a point right now that I'm just like, screw it. Do I look like I care? Not really. At least for now, I don't care. So I've started doing these these raw vlogs, which I've uploaded, but I didn't post publicly. But here I'm doing this one publicly, just because, you know, I just felt like it was right. So things I've been fixing are my art career. Still, of course, you know, it's a journey. So every day I'm gonna be doing something new for my career and trying to just fix that. What have I been doing particularly is, wait, I can't find a brush over there. What I have been doing is I've started writing songs because, you know, this time last year I was so fixated on doing like dance, production management, things like that, because I wanted to take control of my art. I wanted to take control of my creativity and everything. But yeah, well, COVID struck. Yeah, this is going to be a theme for a lot of my raw vlogs, at least this October and yeah, just this year in general. COVID struck and it really destroyed a lot of my plans, which was so frustrating. But it's also, I don't know, it's helped me in a way that I really got to assess, okay, am I still willing to pursue art even if, you know, the stakes are against me, if that makes sense. And it's pretty much, oh shit, oh, that's what happens. I just realized why my eyebrow pencil keeps getting broken. It's because I smashed it into the car. Anyway, so yeah, I started to realize that, wow, I don't even know where I stopped. My attention span is Right, so career. I was trying to just fix my career. I was trying to fix it earlier this year, and then COVID happened, and then a lot of other things happened. And now I guess I'm just trying to rebuild for the nth time. Then again, it's a process. It's like forever gonna be just the process of rebuilding. Oh wow, am I sweaty? Oh, that's just from my hair, my wet hair really. Ha! Lmao. Anyway. Yeah, it's just been really difficult because now moving forward, I don't know if I should. I don't know if I like what direction I should take in particular. Basically, the directions are, like going for the money because I have bills to pay, versus doing what I actually like. I know that I can do both. It's really hard, and yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna have to work harder. So in case my future self watches this and you're not working hard, well, I guess this also goes in case anybody watches this in the future. Yeah, because I don't want my content to just be for me. The whole point of me talking about the allied arts is to help future artists know how to navigate building a career around the arts, building a life where you get to do what you love and also help people along the way. Man, I should have done this first. I should have put this one first. Yeah, I'm not good with like doing get ready with me videos and shit. Because technically I'm just getting ready for like myself. I just wanna feel good today. That's what this is for. Okay, cool beams. It's bad, but whatever, I'm fine with that. Oh, I might not do a foundation. Yeah, okay, that's it for today. Makeup wise, so that I can talk more. Yeah, I guess for those watching in the future, years from now, months from now, whatever. For myself, it's the path towards discovering who you are as an artist is so difficult. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If you're not willing to go through the hardships to become an artist, it's gonna be difficult. But I think the same goes for like all other careers, because there will always be the pros and cons for any career path. It's just a matter of understanding yourself and understanding, is this right for me? Am I going to be happy with this career? And the thing is, at least in our time now in 2020, we haven't really started the conversation of talking about, how the idea of what makes you happy isn't in the end result. So what I mean by that is, if let's say I'm talking about what makes me happy is art, it's not necessarily the art that I create that makes me happy. It's not the finished product, but it's the journey, it's the process of who I have to become to get there. And And so, yeah, I think this is just a relevant time for me to talk about a few things and just share, what life's been like since 2017 and what life is like now. So since 2017, I think I've mentioned this in previous videos that I've uploaded but haven't posted publicly yet. But anyway, so yeah, 2017, I started teaching dance and I was doing like stuff for business. And I was I was feeling very fulfilled, like definitely fulfilled. It was just not sustainable. And also, it's difficult to pay bills when you're just getting paid twice a week, when your monthly allowance is less than 10,000 pesos. So yeah, it was really difficult. Like I was trying to push myself towards that, but a lot of things just weren't in place yet. And like I felt like I wanted to invest in dance because it's my passion, it's my craft, but I didn't. I was doing that at the expense of my health. I was doing that at the expense of my relationships. And so, yeah, that really slowed down a bit. And then the school year ended, so my momentum for teaching dance kind of stopped. And so the momentum of my income, which is what I use to pay for my dance classes, really stopped as well. I'm trying to fix my hair, sorry. Got distracted. There. It slowed down as well. And so the thing is, there was this dance camp that I wanted to go to in 2018, which was Asia Camp in Thailand. And it was around 200,000 pesos. And I was just, that's too expensive. So I said, okay, I need to earn money. So my focus became shifted towards earning money in that time. And so I took a job, a night shift job, which did help me. But, after a while, I realized, oh, I have bills to pay. I shouldn't be spending, all of my money just for the camp. I should be spending money for myself in the present to feed myself and things of that nature. But so yeah, I wanted to resign from that job after a while. Thankfully, my boss was very kind to advise me that, I think we're looking at either too black and white. It's either I'm going to resign because I was starting to have mental health problems because I couldn't handle it being night shift and everything. So it was like, why are we just looking at it between, you resigning versus you staying? So we were able to come up with a compromise. He was able to come up with a compromise, which is me working for like 4 hours in a day. It was really cool. And so that got me to sort of still be able to sustain myself while not while sustain myself financially while still being able to have more time for myself emotionally, which was amazing. And then after that, I got to I spent a couple more months until eventually, like, really just my mental health was going down for my body couldn't that night shift. And so I ended up having to resign. So yeah, around this time, I was also starting to build up my freelance dance career again. So it was fun. I did it, I completed it. We did a concert. And then literally the day after the concert, I signed up for this international conference called Unleash the Power Within, which I have a few videos about. And it was held in Singapore. So similar to the dance camp in Asia Camp, except, this time the cost was just 30,000 pesos. So like 15% of the Asia Camp cost. And this time around, I started feeling more at peace with being able to pursue that because I felt that I was slowly growing my roots in my faith again, my roots in my relationships. Um, they were still like small seeds, but I could feel that there were small seeds being planted for me to, just grow my deepen my relationships with God and family and friends and myself, of course. Um, so I went, yeah, like that was another journey which led me to another world also of like arts management. I was so happy because I was finally getting to do what I dreamed of doing in college because I dreamed of doing, arts and management. Like literally my dream job was to be a freelance arts manager. And so I was there. Did it for a few months in CCP, but at some point I kind of like I was I realized I was only 98% happy. And yeah, so the next year this year, earlier this year, January, we were trying to, I was gonna do another concert with the same group that I was handling from last year, 2019. And yeah, we were like building up and I was starting to do more freelance projects here and there. I literally had it all lined up supposedly until last August. And then COVID happened. And so I just couldn't help but feel like my momentum kept getting stopped. Like, why? Why? It was just too frustrating. And so, the first few months of COVID, I really went back into like a dark period of my life where I was just questioning everything. I was questioning what I wanted to do. And it was during this period that I rediscovered songwriting. I started writing a song in January. I wrote a song last year as well, but it was sort of just like a one-time thing. Um, so when COVID happened and I started writing again, I was really like, oh, okay, interesting. Because the second song I wrote this year was actually Gave Up, um, which is something I'll be releasing soon. Um, and it was about faith, about my faith, because I've been struggling quite a lot with my faith and just knowing like, yeah, because you know how sometimes faith asks you to surrender everything, and me just coming from the past years of like trying to go all in for dance. I wanted to go all in for dance. I wanted to go all in for arts management. Um, but it backfired, and like I felt like I kept getting hurt. I kept getting derailed from whatever. And so there was a big fear um, towards I'm losing the word. Towards giving my all again. And so for me, it was just I wanted to try, like, and see is it possible to maybe do these things little by little. And yeah, I guess the mindset of just taking my faith one day at a time also manifested into like other areas of my life, which was in songwriting. I joined Philpop. I submitted some songs, but I didn't get in. But I was happy with throughout the process because I was just taking my time with the melody, taking my time with the lyrics, taking my time to record it, even though it was frustrating because there are so many dogs in our neighborhood. Um, yeah, it was definitely something. Oh, I'm sorry. I got emotional a little bit. But yeah, like that process was really just I took it one day at a time, and I'm happy I was able to do so. now I'm doing like so many other different things, but I'm glad that, the process lately hasn't been as intense, hasn't been as, crazy. Because back then, like working on art stuff just felt so crazy, hyper, um, and it does make me feel fulfilled. But I realized that, I, and then it's tough for me to sort of get going again. Um, but with music, it's something that I've noticed. And what I really realized is, even if I'm going through a hard time, even if things aren't exactly going my way, I'm still able to push through with writing music compared to dance, which is like I'm usually able to, because like teaching is a very like and it's a very high energy exchange job. And yeah, there's just been moments in this quarantine where I'm just not full of energy like I usually am. Um, yeah, I think it's really just been difficult to accept that part of myself the past years. Accept that I'm not always high energy, even though I love being high energy. I love bring the hype. I love hosting. I love doing all of that stuff, but it's just not. It's just not like. It's just not. It's not sustainable. I can do it for a while and then I'm not gonna do it. Like that's not sustainable. But thanks to music, regardless of what I'm going through, it's sustainable for me because yeah, I like the process. And so, which brings me back to the whole point of I think why I started talking about this. Like being happy with what you do isn't about the end result. It's about it's in the periods of uncertainty that you're really gonna know like, okay, yeah, this makes me happy. Like I think happiness can be found more in the small breakthroughs that you go through to get to your end goal, much more than it is about getting to your end goal. So like if I were to compare it to dance, because like growing up like always dancing, I've ended up comparing everything to dance. My whole life is just dance. um yeah, so similar to dance, it's like the process is you know choosing the song, vibing with the song, deciding, um, trying out the choreography, teaching the choreography, teaching blockings, refining the movements, polishing. In today's case, because it's just online, editing the video to make it look cool. It's those things that matter more than the final video. And then comparing it also to like maybe, I don't know, studying, I guess, because one of my dreams before was to be a doctor. Let's compare it to that. But I don't exactly know the journey of being a doctor. I just have a lot of friends who are now currently studying to be doctors, and I wanted to be a doctor, so that's why I'm using this example. The process for doctors is like study college, and study for med school exams, and then go into med school, and then you study the basics, and then you study different specializations. You explore different specializations. Yeah, maybe the doctor analogy is not the best because I'm not aware of the process. Oh, here's one that I think a lot of people can relate. The process of building events. It's like events can be like private events, personal events like weddings, birthdays, or it can be art shows. I think this one's more relatable. It starts with like the concept, the idea of the event, like what's gonna happen. And the next is gathering the people to make the event happen. And then next is the deciding on the tasks to be done, delegating said tasks, like money, people, time, scheduling, until you get to your final event. So yeah, I think it's just like it's the part of really it's the behind the scenes work that matters more. So I think one question that you can ask yourself to find out if do I really love the process is it something you enjoy doing even when no one's looking. And I know it's so cliche, but it's because it's true. Like right now, see, I'm just here alone, but I enjoy being able to sort of process my own thoughts. Look at me making YouTube my free therapy. No, I'm kidding. Therapy is more than just talking. So, but yeah, I guess it's really in liking the things you do behind the scenes for you to get to your output. It's in liking the process really. And I can't thank Gary Vaynerchuk enough for like just talking about that a lot, like just loving your process, and like doing things that make you happy. And yeah, I know that it's a bit, in our, especially here in the Philippines, it's a bit of a privilege to get to do things that make you happy. And I know I've been blessed with like just wonderful parents who have been supportive these past years, like in so many different ways. But I think it's not impossible for everybody. And that's another one of my motivations why I want to work hard for the allied arts, is because, Filipinos really deserve so much more, because there's just so much talent. It's just so untapped, and it's so frustrating. Oh, my English teachers might come for me. I kept saying the word so. Sorry, let me diversify my vocabulary. It's very frustrating. It's deeply. No, I'm kidding. I said I was gonna talk about the things I have to do, but I ended up talking about just life and shit. Anyway, yeah. Gosh, it's just been so hard. Yeah, I'm doing this stream because this is part of my personal process of learning to be more vulnerable and just opening myself up to. Is that a delivery? No, it's not an house. I thought there was a delivery. Was about to let go out and stuff. Oh, that's my hair. I cut my hair. Okay, yeah, so I just wanted to. Oh my god, my attention span! Attention span so gone. So freaking gone. Let's see how this looks with the light. Oh, that looks better! Except there's so much light. Oh, I'm overwhelmed. Okay, well, yeah. So there's the light now. Noted for the future streams. Oh, right, yeah. So my process. The album's main theme is definitely vulnerability. And this is one of the ways that I want to try to be more vulnerable with just just my past, just a lot of the things. Because like I can feel it that there are so many things I want to do. I'm just scared. As much as there's something that's the biggest thing I'm scared of right now is I'm just, which is why now I'm really learning how to be more vulnerable, but also still being able to guard myself and I'm just learning to be vulnerable. Um, Learning to balance, yeah, just being rooted in just the day-to-day stuff, things I need to accomplish, just me as a human being versus my ambitions. Because I can tell that I don't really have problems with, gosh, dogs, really, during my stream? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, yeah, I'm just trying to remember where I stopped. I am so sorry. Maybe next time I should have like an outline and things. Whatever. Bird! Okay, I'm so stressed that I don't know where I stopped. Let me see if it's gonna come back. If it's not gonna come back in like a minute, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. I'll just close by saying that this is me learning to be more vulnerable, because that's what this is about. Might come back and do another stream another time. I do also stream. I stream on Kumu as well. It's just I don't know. I kind of felt like it would be nice to stream here today so that it can be saved. And I also preferred here because I didn't want to stream on my Instagram. Anyway, so it's 3:01. Yeah, I have stuff to do, so I'm probably gonna go do that. I just really wanted to take a quick break and sort of reflect about, just this process I'm going through with life right now. Because my mind is literally like racing all the time. So I need to really dedicate time for me to slow down. So otherwise, I would just like go continuously. And the next thing you know, oh, there I go, I'm gone. She's gone. So yeah, that's it for this stream. I'm really glad I got to do this. As of right now, yeah. So just let you know, in case I don't know that helps. In case also you're a future artist trying to like discover Okay, whatever. I'm typing this as proof that, you know, you have to be your number one fan. You have to believe in yourself first, and you have to do things for yourself first before you put yourself, like, before others can come to you. Because right now, I literally have, it says there's one person on the stream, but I don't know who it is. Maybe it's just a bot. Maybe YouTube just places one person there so that, you know, when you're doing a stream, you don't get demotivated. I don't know. But yeah, like literally nobody's watching this stream right now. But I can say that if I work hard for the next month, somebody will come across this stream and it's gonna be big. And you know, I'm gonna come back to the stream for sure because I'm gonna watch myself and be like, oh, I'm just gonna complain like, why did you not fix your room, Ash? Why is your room a mess? Why is your but yeah, I'm gonna look back at this, you know, sort of like as a time capsule thing, just to record like where I'm at right now and record the journey because yeah, you know, wherever this journey takes me. So that's it. Thanks so much to myself for, you know, doing this stream and just being vulnerable, talking about this, putting this out there for people to come back to. Oh gosh, scary. Okay, yeah, bye. See ya on my next stream, probably in Kumo. Adios. Ending stream. End.